Should I just pull up by one of those fire trucks up there? I'm thinking.
Yeah. Because you already talked to them, so.
Apparently you could drive through. Everybody drove right through town, it seemed like. I mean, right now, so far, doesn't look too super bad. Apparently you can drive through everything.
You know what I should do? I should... Hold on one second. I'm going to meet you guys.
So...
You need any help with anything, Dad?
Let me go talk to somebody.
You want me to come with you?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
You know, we need somebody to stay with the truck.
Okay,
so
okay.
If somebody comes and asks,
You can talk
tell
to
them.
Chad if you need to, Mars.
Yeah. If somebody comes, just tell them and ask. Say my mom and dad are paramedics and they're up checking with the fire department. We'll be right back though. We won't leave you here.
Gloves.
Hi, Chad. I mean, can't be 100% sure yet, but so far it looks like hopefully there wasn't too much building damage. A lot of trees down, but just from where I'm sitting, I'm not seeing too much building damage, which is a good thing. And like I said, obviously I could be completely and utterly wrong. I'm usually the silly, goofy, lighthearted one. Don't think that's appropriate currently. So I might not talk as much because I'm not really too good at the serious stuff. I'd hopefully like to be able to be of some use if possible. However, I'm obviously not near as useful as my parents are. I was like a firefighter for like a year. My training is mostly in wildland firefighting, so life-saving. Don't know too much about that. But I'm here if they need any assistance. I make for a great assistant. Used to be my dad's assistant on fire calls. He would do all the stuff and I would do the paperwork for him. Is that somebody's cat? I'm their daughter. My name is Mars. like I said, we didn't really drive through town. We stopped right at the start to, you know, go see if anybody needs assistance. But from what I can see so far, it does not look like there's too much building damage. Mostly down trees. Obviously, I could be wrong, but hopefully all the houses are intact, in good shape. I have no clue where my parents have, like... Okay, Marla. Okay, ooh, try to give a big update here. There was a massive wedge that went for a while. Did hit a town. So we've stopped in town to try to see if anyone needs any help. There's some structural damage reported that I'm seeing Michelle say now. Hopefully not anything too bad. I can't really see from where we're at. We're still on the edge of town because obviously my parents just went ahead to talk to the firefighters, ask if they need any assistance, what they need assistance with, type stuff. So... yeah, we are in Plevna. My parents are currently out with the fire department, seeing who needs help with what. I'm just back here waiting to see if they need any extra hands, because, you know, I'm not exactly as trained as them. As my main job, I stream on Twitch, and then both of my parents are obviously paramedics, so yeah. From what I've heard so far, Jason, that is what a couple of people have said. I hope that is the case. Like I said, I haven't really heard anything because I'm just staying back and watching chat while my parents go do all the helping unless they need me, because I'm not near as trained in it as they are. So. Hi Curtis, welcome in. A huge wedge went through Plevna, so that's where we are at currently. my parents have gotten out to see if anybody needs any help. We are not in Greensburg right now. We are in Plevna. I did hear about the train derailment. Okay, I will keep that in mind, Jason. Right now, like I said, both my parents are. I actually don't know where they went. They just went to go see if they needed help. I have no clue where they went after that. So I don't know if either of them took their phones. If they are helping, I don't want to interrupt by calling them. So once they get back, I will let them know, though. We're in a town that was hit by the wedge we saw earlier, Brianna, so my parents are currently out helping. I'm trying to see if I can spot my parents anywhere at all, but there's obviously a lot going on, a lot of people. I feel useless that my parents told me to stay here. Wish I could have been more helpful, but They wanted somebody to stay back with the truck, which I get. That's probably true, Jason. There won't be too much info going out until after a few hours of getting everything organized and figured out. Mama.
As of right now, we're in a holding position with the chief because they don't have communication with us if we were to go help. He's going to keep us here to go out with the firemen if they have injuries. They can't get through to the north side of town. So they still haven't searched any of those houses yet. They're just now starting their grid rescue.
Okay. Need anything from me?
What's that?
Need anything from me?
No. I gotta find my headlamp.
Well, and you heard that, folks. They'll be starting their grid search soon. I did hear that multiple reports of house damage confirmed. Hopefully, once they get the grid search going, they can assess everything. From what I've heard, which obviously is through the grapevine, it's not necessarily 100% reliable information, is that most of the residents took shelter in the church basement. So hopefully there will be little to no injuries. We hope and we pray. So keep everybody in your prayers here, and I'll chill with you guys while they do all the helping part, because, you know, Mars isn't really completely trained in that. She's a little bit of training, but it's been a very, very, very long time. I haven't heard anything. I'm sorry, Fearless, I was not looking at chat. I was texting people. I have not heard anything about people being stuck in the church basement. I heard from multiple people saying that multiple residents took shelter in the church basement during the storm. So I do not know if they are stuck there or not. I'm hoping no, and I'm hoping that because of that there are little to no injuries.
Doing okay over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just wish I could do more to help.
Huh?
Just wish I could do more to help.
gloves. There they are. All right, I'll be back in a few.
Okay. I'm gonna try my best to keep you guys entertained, but I am very tired. It has been obviously an exhausting day. I am very proud to be their daughter, Fearless. Tell them that all the time. If I do wind up passing out on you guys, I'm so sorry in advance. But in the meantime, any questions that are within my capability of answering, I will try my best to assist. Hopefully they'll be starting their grid search soon. From what you heard my mom say, they have not been able to get into contact with the northern side of town so far, but they're going to start their grid search here. I think that might be Mama B walking back. Yeah. She'll give us an update. out. She walked right past the door. Getting something out of the back, I guess. Hello.
Hello.
Anything change?
I'm just turning lights off here. Hold on. So far, it sounds like everyone in town is accounted for. Haven't heard of any injuries yet. They're still checking a few more houses. So that is all good, great news. By the grace of God. That wedge seemed to have lifted a little over town. So there was a guy that came up and said, I'm a rancher 2 miles outside of town. I have a bunkhouse if anybody needs a place to stay.
That's so sweet. You headed back out, or you chilling with me?
I'm gonna stay with you.
I might need a nap, honestly.
Okay. Hello, everybody in chat. Sure you heard the good news that it looks like everybody from town is accounted for. It only has about 850 residents that live in town here. So, yeah, by the grace of God, that thing lifted over town and got stronger again after it went out of town. Just like our net today. That tornado roped out long enough to go over town before it planted again. They're going to check a few more houses here. We're able to get through town now. They had to clear a couple of the streets. There's still power lines down, but they're dead power lines. And there were some trees down that they cut up. There are still some chasers in town offering help, but it doesn't look like they need any help right now. At first they were saying they only were going to take anybody with medical training, but they appreciate the help. I mean, we had chasers over here pulling trees off the road, so anybody that can help is amazing. But we're just waiting for Papa. Sorry, Josh, my volume was turned down.
Hearing early reports that the tornado made a straight north turn and included right before it got to town. So it spared town. Obviously, some houses on the west side got hit pretty bad, north side, but obviously you were in town, you see. But yeah, they're saying it included and made a complete north turn.
Yeah, I'm not sure where these sirens are going right now. We're trying to figure that out, maybe. Yeah, he's still standing over with the fire chief. They were checking a couple other houses. He was gonna let me know if they needed me back over there too, but checking a couple more houses to check on injuries or anything like that. I haven't even seen an ambulance in town. I saw a couple EMS guys walking around in plain clothes, but not in uniform, so I'm wondering if it's volunteer here.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. Definitely possible in a small town like that. I mean, that town's not that big.
Well,
No, I'm very proud of you guys for going back and helping. And all the other chasers that are there helping as well. I'm very proud of them for sticking around. One person I did know was in town helping was Vince. Vince was in town helping, so I'm very proud of him for stopping. A lot of chasers just kept on going. And, but
well,
proud of you guys for stopping.
a lot of times, but they don't want to get in the way. I know, like, you know, we got here a little bit late, and they're pretty much saying they don't need any help, but we at least offered. That's all we can do. And like I said, we always carry that medical bag with us. And they're still not sure on a few houses they're going to check. So if you have small towns like this, if you have EMS coming from far out of town, or if it's volunteer here, then you're gonna be waiting a while for any type of medical treatment. So
Nowadays, I'm devoting all my attention to protecting the country.
right. Yeah, Dad's just gonna make sure that we're not needed, and we're gonna head out so we're not in the way. We'll take a ride through town, because I'm pretty sure you can get through. We saw all the other people coming in afterwards just to take pictures and video. None of them stopped that I saw. There were, like I said, there were chasers here that were already here and helping. I know J Jack was here. Like you said, Vince was here. And other chasers. I saw them pulling tree branches and big pieces of the tree off the road. Other than that, other people just kept driving through town. Dad's coming now. I gotta give him something. Stand by.
All right, we're gonna get out of here. I'm gonna just make sure everything's good.
Okay. it's my boy. He's in chat. Sorry, I wasn't looking at chat. I'm so tired. I'm so tired.
Did you see the Tiv go by?
Yeah, I did.
That's not the Dom, that's the Tiv. I'm gonna get my boots off. In case I need them tomorrow. Moderate risk tomorrow. Again. Sorry, I just wanted to get my boots off. These things are heavy.
I'm just gonna throw this up for the ride through town. Alright, I'm gonna go out that way and then we'll find a road south.
Are we headed to the hotel now?
Yeah.
I hope we don't have to get up early tomorrow.
See? New 4Runner. Light bar. Yeah.
Huh.
About have my Jeep. Light bar, pod lights. Yep. Can't bring it out in a storm like this though.
We all good?
How far is it to the hotel?
I don't know. I'm not far. We basically followed the tornado to it.
See this?
I see that. Everybody see the tip. I just gotta figure out how to get out of town and such.
Oh, a lot of stuff down that street.
Yeah.
Here, I'll go out the front window.
A little busier on this side of town, huh?
Yeah.
What are you planning on doing there, buddy?
Dirty windshield glare.
You got everybody with their illegal light bars riding around with them
That
on.
might be legal here. It is Oklahoma.
And I was an officer, I think.
That's about it. That's all the bigger town was.
And luckily it lifted, because I'll tell you what, that if it was what it was is 10 minutes before this, there wouldn't have been a town left. There ain't no way.
Yeah, Ryan would be quite upset if we hit his tip.
Probably a little bit.
Max raid coming. Oh my goodness, and now we're out of town.
Oh no.
Could do a loop.
I was actually going to try to go south to cross the path where it was bigger.
Yeah,
See,
we can do
okay.
that.
see if we could find anything down that way.
Hi, Kim.
Should I go further out? Where it was definitely bigger? Oh, they might have this road closed. I do see lights up ahead. I don't see power lines along this.
Head west on West 3rd Avenue, West Trail West Road. Continue on South Langdon Road for 3/4 of a mile.
So we just were in Plevna. We stopped to assist. So we're going to be heading through where this wedge tornado came down through and see if there's any more damage. But I don't like to stick around in towns too often after big storms go through. We go in to assist, offer our assistance, and then we just want to get out of their way.
Yeah, once enough help got there and they didn't need us anymore, we offered, the chief had us stand by with him at the command post just to, like, hey, if we find somebody or something, we'll send you to help. But honestly, I think we were like the only like true medical people in town for the first hour.
Oh, I lied. There's not 800 people that live in that town. There's 85.
Yeah, no, you did say that. Somebody said that earlier, that there was only 85 people.
Oh, Max Raid. Sweet.
What is up, everybody?
What up?
Hello, everyone from Max. Welcome
Take
in.
the next left onto
Thank
West
you,
Longview
Max.
Road.
Thank you, Max.
There's a tree down. So we were just saying before you all
Continue on
came
South
in,
Langdon Road for 4 miles.
We were just in Plevna. It's a town of only, what is that light?
Somebody's driveway and stuff. There's a house.
Oh, they have a tree down. Oh, it didn't hit the house. Thank
The
God.
house looks good.
So we were in Plevna offering our assistance. Papa B and I are both medics. So that is what we do. We will
Although we do know.
stop chasing to render aid anytime we can.
Max just rated you. You just got a whole bunch of views and subscribers.
But thank God, nobody was injured. We stood by with the fire chief at the command post until they finished checking a few of the houses, and no injuries. Thank God. It looks like on radar that the tornado lifted right before it got to town and then strengthened again after town. Just like in Arnett today. Oh, that's a house.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Was everybody okay there? I mean, I'm assuming the fire department's there and gone, and there's a whole bunch of people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
I don't know
That's.
if you got my message earlier, but
wires.
the water is out for Oklahoma tomorrow. For
Yeah.
Eastern Oklahoma, so I don't know if you want to let all the viewers know what you're kind of thinking for tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing.
Or not.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that area.
So yeah, moderate risk for tomorrow in Oklahoma. We will be out chasing
But
again.
we did have one house completely gone. I mean, that's got to be F4 there at that point.
Thank you to all the new subs. Thank you so much for joining us today. I don't think we're going to be able to get through here.
Nope. Looks like a not. Maybe? Or did they do it because of this wire?
I'm not sure, but they're still up there.
Yeah. I do see poles down. About 3 poles up. I'm assuming if they put those here that there's a reason, so.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in.
There you go.
We just left Plevna. And by the grace of God, or whoever you believe in, positive thoughts for those people, but nobody was injured. It is a town
As
of...
far as we know, they did say there was a couple places, like they hadn't gone outside of town yet to search. So obviously we just passed a house that looked like.
Wow, thank you so much. What do you need?
The camera.
Yeah, we're gonna show you guys this house.
Road for 3 miles.
Just. It'll be real dark here for a minute, guys, but you'll see when we go by.
Well, thank you very much for the super chat.
Oh my gosh, thanks for the super chat.
Thank you.
They grew up in Plevna.
Oh, wow. Small town, so I'm sure you knew everybody. You're going to hit a tree there, buddy.
Was that there?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
But maybe they should slow down when
Oh.
there's poles and parts.
Oh my gosh.
This is
That doesn't help.
this house was unfortunately leveled.
Yeah, hopefully everybody there's okay.
I'm
Thank you,
assuming.
Fearless. Thank
I
you
think that
so
was
much.
the family right there.
I think that's the one they were talking about.
To check on them.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Brandon, so much for the super chat.
Thank you.
We
Thank
are
you.
from PA. We're from southwestern PA, Westmoreland County. Oh, you're from Cole Township, up in Northumberland.
All right.
You want to move the phone back?
Yeah, it's, I was just getting. Here you go. We'll move you back up there, guys. So that's crazy because that's only not even a mile out of town. I mean, I can see the lights over in town. So it completely leveled a house, nothing left, and then lifted right before it got to town. And those are the people that those chasers. Were you standing there when that other group of chasers came over? They reported this house, I think, and said that it was a parents and a child.
Thank you, Fixie, for the membership. We're appreciating all the new subs too. You guys are amazing.
Yes, thank you for all the support.
Yeah, everyone in our family is a first responder of some sort. So it is in our blood to stop and help these people anytime they need it.
Oh, thank you again for another super chat. My ex and I married in that auditorium in 2018.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much for that super chat.
Thank you, K-Jack, for the membership.
Thank you, K-Jack.
Thank you, thank you. We can't tell you how much we appreciate y'all.
Special shout out to Max for the raid and sending everybody over here. We will be back out again tomorrow.
We kind of figured everybody was.
Oh, thank you, Josh. Josh gifted 10 memberships.
Thank you, Josh.
We're going to take a ride back through here for you guys. Not that we want to impose on anybody, but...
Well, the road was closed the other way.
To get back through town?
No, that's what she means this way.
Then we had no choice but to turn around.
We want to show you how lucky this town got. It is amazing because we were hearing reports that the town was leveled. With only, there's a population of 85.
Which, if you came in this road and you saw that first house,
yeah, you
I
would
don't blame
think.
you for making that assumption.
Right.
Thank you, Janella, so much.
Thank you for the super chat.
Fearless said, Papa B, sexy firefighter, so everyone knows.
Go back out.
Continue for 1 mile.
Yeah, it did look like it went right through town, but if you go back and look through the scan again, the rotation actually weakened a bit, lifted over town a little.
It turned left.
Yeah, and went straight north around town before it strengthened again.
And if you were watching our stream, I literally said like giving a play-by-play as that was happening. I was like, it's turning left. I said, it's starting to weaken. It's going to lift. And it basically did. Took some trees and stuff out. I think they did say a roof or two were taken, but nothing severe, no severe damage, and it doesn't sound like anybody in town was hurt.
Hi, Alex. Yes, it is a very long ride. The first night we started on our trip, it was 16 hours to get to Minnesota, and then we went south from there. Thank you, Dustin.
Thank you, Lawrence.
Thank you, Lawrence. You guys are amazing. I can't thank you guys enough.
Lawrence has requested we check on somebody in Plevna.
West Mill Street, Plevna. Check on Leanne. We'll see if we can get into that.
We might not be allowed to.
They might have closed town back off now. Well, now where do we go? The roads are closed on both
I
ends.
think we can go back north. Yep, they're closing the town down. Alright, guys. They're blocking all the roads off. We got okayed to...
How close was it actually to Greensburg?
Just southeast of it. Just southeast, but from what we understand, it missed it. Alright, guys, we're not going to be able to go back through town. Honestly, we can tell you that really, as we'd have gone through, you'd have just seen a whole bunch of big limbs down and stuff.
We saw one roof off. But other than that, they were talking about poles and wires down, trees down. Some like porch roofs came down, things like that. But for the most part, the town was spared, thankfully. We did, Ed. We got, that would have been our third tornado today.
I do want to say to Lawrence, though, when we were in town, from what we heard, it seemed like there were no injuries reported. No people missing.
Yeah, we were in town for a good while.
And they were talking about checking on that person. It's the main highway. That's Highway 50 north of town. I just want to make sure that we got that address correct. 271113 West Mills Avenue. I want to make sure that road is correct.
Thank you, Trucker Paul. Thank you, Pam.
Okay, yeah, we can't check on it, Josh, because they closed the road back to get back into town. But we we were there for 2 hours. There was no urgency whatsoever with anybody there. They said that everybody in town was accounted for. It was they were starting now to go out, and they knew about this house over here. They had somebody checking on that, the one we just passed. And as far as I know, everybody was okay there.
Take the next right.
I think everybody was heeding this, like people.
It's not in town. It's north of town. It's that main highway that runs west to east, north of town. It's not in town.
Okay, we're going that way now. That's West Mill Street
Continue on
on 50.
Road for 1 mile.
They said correct. Lawrence said correct.
We can check on it. What was the number again? I'll throw it in.
Yep, Brandon, we're both medics. Over 30 years. Papa's 34, I'm 33 years.
271113 West Mills Avenue.
I got it. It came up. 271113 West Mills Avenue, Plevna. It's right around the corner here, actually. It actually is this corner property right here, by the looks of, or not right here yet, but coming up.
That's amazing.
Who is it? Who is it that asked?
Lawrence Industries.
Leanne. Is that right, Lawrence?
We're checking on
It's a
Leanne
horse
from
ranch.
who?
Lawrence Industries. Lawrence Industries Gaming.
So, also while we were talking to the fire chief, a guy came up and said, I'm a rancher from 2 miles out of town. I have a bunkhouse that is empty, and anybody that needs a place to stay, they're welcome to stay there.
I think
Thought
this
that
is
was
the place
amazing.
here with the light on.
Oh, there's a vehicle in the driveway. Everything looks good there. No damage that I can see.
There shouldn't have been.
Take the next right onto US 50 East, then turn right.
All looks good there, Lawrence. Wow, you guys are amazing. Yeah, those headlights are at the ranch right there. I don't know if you can see, but
Yep.
those are headlights back at the ranch. I don't see any damage. They're actually driving out now, so I think all is well there.
Take the next right, then you will arrive at your destination.
Yep, they're coming out right now.
Yep. And I could see when they were parked up there that everything, there was no damage to anything. I can tell you that right now we are, we are west of the path.
Thank you guys all so much for stopping over from Max's stream. We appreciate you guys stopping
We'll see
in.
if it,
Thank you for all the new subs.
there's a, I think it was a wire down actually. But it would have came right up through here somewhere. So I can see town down there.
So like I said, we stopped in town. We offered assistance. We do carry a medical bag with us. Unfortunately, we can't use any of our advanced life support skills when we're out of state, but we can do basic life support. And we have everything in our bag, from tourniquets to smaller bandages to water to cleaning out wounds to a bag valve mask, anything that we would need to help someone quickly. But thankfully there were no injuries in town. Everybody was accounted for. Very small town, population of only 85. So we can all sigh of relief. Greensburg was spared. I had the most horrific feeling about that. Like, I was literally getting sick in my stomach seeing that rotation go right for that town. Because Greensburg is a special place to me. I grew up in Greensburg, Pennsylvania. So every time we're out here, we have to stop in Greensburg, Kansas. It's like just a connection.
Thank you, Blackout, for the super chat.
Thank you, Blackout. Whack, whack.
We really, really appreciate you so much.
Your support is what allows us to be able to come do this and help these people out.
Yeah, as soon as we saw it hitting the town, we quit chasing it.
Yeah, absolutely. And Abbeville was spared. It was next in line, but the storm turned north. So two very small towns that could have got hit. And then it was heading for Hutchinson, which is where our hotel is tonight. So
yeah, we were real worried about, because that's a pretty big city.
Yes. But thankfully, and we were in Arnett today for the tornadoes, and it lifted right over town. So we couldn't ask for anything more. You get to see beautiful tornadoes, but nobody was hurt.
Yeah.
And
so yeah, this stream actually isn't the stream. And we started this one as soon as we pulled into Plevna. If you wanted to see all that, it's on the,
so
the
there's
last one.
2 streams from today.
We ran out of time.
Wow, you guys are amazing. But someone was really watching out for these people tonight, I can say that. Now, we saw one house that got leveled. That's horrible. I don't wish that on anybody. That's someone's home. That's someone's memories gone in a few seconds. We don't ever, ever want to see that.
Appreciate y'all subscribing and liking and super chats. Can't thank y'all enough. Welcome to the Trackers Quackers family, and we'll be seeing you on the stream hopefully tomorrow.
Thank you, Tippecanoe. Thank you for the
Josh.
super chat.
Thank you. And let us know, Josh, if you want us to call or just text you that we made it okay. We're only 20 minutes, so.
Let me tell you, someone asked about the weather alert. So we partnered up with a service. It's not an app, it's a service called Weather Call Next Gen. It was started by a bunch of meteorologists back when they used to do the phone calls to you from your local news stations. They started getting rid of that, and these meteorologists got together and decided to make a service that would call people ahead of a storm up to 3 minutes sooner than the National Weather Service. So what happens is it's $15 a year to sign up, and you can enter 2 phone numbers online, and you will get a phone call if you are in the polygon of a warning, whether it's a severe thunderstorm, extreme thunderstorm, extreme wind warning, flash flood warning, a tornado emergency. It's someone from the PA Storm Trackers.
One of our members
will call you. So $15 a year could save your family's life. It works just like a weather radio, but you're getting a phone call. So instead of getting a text message that you might not wake up to, this is a phone call, and you'll hear one of us in a recorded message telling you that you are inside the immediate warning area and to get to your safe spot.
And you can turn on and off whether you want just a regular severe thunderstorm or it has to be an extreme with 70 plus mile an hour winds. And you also it can follow you. It doesn't track you all the time, but all you have to do is say you're going to a baseball game or you're going out to the park or something like that. When you get to the park, you just hit a button on it and it says "Find me," and it'll put the warning for there instead. I think if I remember correctly, it'll get you anywhere within 2 miles of home. So basically, if you do all your shopping and everything in your local area, it'll always be covering you. But if you go outside of that 2 miles, like I said, to go to an event or something and you want a warning, you just hit the Find Me button and it'll track you for 24 hours at that location and drop it automatically after 24 hours. But you can turn it off too. Once you get back home, you can just say I'm back home and it'll change it. It's actually a really good service. And
I'm going to put the link in the chat here for you guys if you want to check that out. I know it's in our I think it's in our pinned message, maybe not, but I know it's on our homepage, and it's also on our website. It's on our link tree, but I will also put it here in chat for you guys.
We cannot tell you guys how much we appreciate y'all hopping on here, giving us a sub, giving us a like, hitting that notification bell. Check out our stuff. Did you put the link tree in the pin? No, you didn't. There's no pin message here.
No, because I started it pulling into town very quickly.
Yeah, if you look on our channel, we have a link tree on there. You can find out everything you want to know. We got a website, we got Facebook, we got everything. You can check that all out.
We have TikTok, we have Instagram, X. If you get in our link tree, all of our socials links are in there. So let me find this one too for our link tree.
Judy, thank you for becoming a member.
Thank you, Judy. Quack, quack.
Quack, quack.
Welcome to the Trackers Quackers family, everybody. Our mascot is a duck, so we call all of our family members, which is you guys in chat, we call you all our Trackers Quackers.
And you know what? The sign at the gas station.
Yep.
So it did it today.
It is. You have to tell them about the sign.
So we stopped our first kind of like staging area today where we were starting to figure out where we were going to go to and everything. Our target area. There was a gas station. We stopped at a gas station in Cherokee, Oklahoma, and they had a flyer taped to the front door of the gas station that said "Quack Attack." And I took a picture and sent it to Mars and Mama, and was like, "Hey, is this good luck or what for today for the?" So apparently it was, but it was. They were putting on a fundraiser that, like, if you paid so much or whatever, they'd fill somebody's yard with ducks, which we thought was funny because that's us. And then they, you could also, what'd you say, Mars? You could get duck insurance and pay more so that they wouldn't put the ducks in your yard. So it was kind of cute and funny, but. And we started our day off with that quack attack.
But if we see any more damage on the way, we'll show you guys. But in the meantime, we'll tell you a little bit about ourselves too. We are a family of storm chasers. Our team is made up of myself, which I go by Mama B, and Papa B. Mars is our daughter in the back seat.
Hello.
That's who's chasing right now, but our son who is in chat, well, he's still in there.
He's in chat, and he was the one on the Zello.
Yep, Josh Brinker, that's our son, and he chases with Papa B's 78-year-old mom. She goes by Granby. So she has actually seen more tornadoes and hurricanes than
we have.
So it's pretty funny if you ever watch them chase, because the two of them go at it and it's like salt and vinegar, or actually water and vinegar, and they're like,
yeah, Josh would be excited if it was salt and vinegar.
Yeah, water and vinegar, but they are so great together. She keeps them awake, she keeps them in line, we'll say that
for sure.
Yeah, you'll have to check one of our streams out when they're out chasing too.
They were out 2 weeks ago. They got back from a 2-week trip and they got 9 tornadoes on that. All down in Texas.
Let me get you our Discord. Mars, can you put that in?
1 second.
Let's say or throw the link tree up.
I did put the link tree up.
How about do a link tree and do it? Can you make it a pinned message? Just even the link tree link.
Yep.
You can probably just change the one you put, or just pin it. Yeah, I'd spit it out right.
We'll do that now.
1 second. I'm trying to.
Mel got it. Mel got
There
it.
we go.
So I'm going to put our link tree up that has all of our socials, and I will pin that message to the top.
That way you can check all our stuff out there. But we really appreciate you guys so much. The subs and the likes help so much.
Maybe. If I could just stick them up. There you go. Right.
Yeah, we've been chasing.
Hobby chasing
for a long time, but the real legit chasing for 4 years now.
Wow, you guys are amazing. 537 likes
Sweet.
in the matter of 15 minutes, if that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, all the new subs, we can't thank you enough. All the new members that have joined today, the super chats, stickers. That's
We
awesome.
appreciate your support more than you'll ever understand.
Right. And sorry if we're not super enthusiastic right now. I know
Yeah,
we're all very tired. This was a long day.
Definitely Max.
We almost made it the whole way into Texas.
Huge shout out to Max. He's probably in bed already.
Or eating cheese curds.
I think I want to get him and my daughter together sometime so they can do the gritty together.
Gen Z it up.
Yeah, Gen
Yeah.
Z it up. So, I don't know if you saw the truck vehicles coming up over here on the road next to us. That's the road we were following before we went north. I think we're going to hop on it.
To look at damage.
No.
Oh.
This is the way we would have been coming into town and following the tornado.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if we can get to 1,000 likes, that would be amazing.
That'd be
Right, so
crazy
we're going to
awesome.
yawn back there, guys. Sorry.
The sub count is amazing. All right, Luigi, we'll let you know if we see Mario.
Very cutesy.
Right?
Very cutesy. Very mindful. Very
Yep, liking and subbing is free. That is actually the best way you can support us. The more people we can get watching and get warnings out to also. We do have people that watch us from all over the world too.
Actually, our mods from all
Yep.
over the world.
3 of our mods are not from the US. We have Ghosty, Maddie, and CG, who are from abroad. New Zealand. Another Kiwi ghosty.
Sweet.
Yeah, great to see working lights and electricity again. That's good because then it tells me that our hotel will have power. We woke up.
We're throwing it to Queens, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We woke up in our hotel the other morning and had no water. That was not a fun day.
Not at all.
The night before, well, the day before, we were digging all day at the salt plains for selenite. We took a day off from chasing. Papa B has some medical issues going on right now, so we wanted to take it a little easy on him. Decided we'd go dig for some gems and relax. So we were covered in salt and sand and mud and got to the hotel and there was no water. Not fun. So bottled water showers it was.
It was. Nothing but a good time.
I'm gonna have to get
Wonder-
my pictures posted from all the tornadoes today.
Yeah. I wonder if anybody got the or what got the hazmat incident in Greensburg.
Yeah,
Mitigated.
did anybody hear any more on that? Did Max talk about that at all? They said that a couple train cars got flipped, and from what we heard, and there was a hazmat incident with those. Oh yeah, we love that, especially Mars. Mars is our daughter. She collects crystals and rocks and love
And
all
rock
that stuff.
early. Love
Yes.
and rock.
I see the heart.
Should have used their pool. That would have been so funny, jump in their pool and it'd turn all brown.
Right? Just washing off. Just rinsing off a little here.
We are starting to head towards our hotel in Hutchison. We wanted to see if we could see any other damage from the tornado, but we couldn't get back through town. They had the road closed. So,
And the other way we were trying to go back across the path, they had that road closed as well. So they were, I mean, we were in town for well over, what, hour and a half or something like that.
yeah, hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah, so
Supposedly one of the train cars had a small amount of hazmat, but the rest of the cars were empty. That's good.
that's good.
Derailed roughly 15 cars east of Greensburg.
Oh, wow. Well, we were sitting right on those tracks for a while.
We did see a really nice rope tornado just outside
Lucca.
Yep, just outside of Lucca before the wedge formed.
I'll bet you that big bowl funnel we were seeing
Was
the
it
wedge
starting?
start.
Yep.
Marsaw thing.
Marsaw kind of things.
No, but I'm getting good at pointing things
All right.
So that rope tornado, we're all looking down on the ground because everyone's like, oh, it's going to cross the highway just north of you. So we pulled off the side of the road. I got my video camera, well, my phone out and started videotaping. And I hear all this yelling from behind me. Another car pulled over and they're like, holy shit, it's right there. And I look up and it's literally right above our truck.
Yeah, it was like you couldn't see it because of the roof line. You guys on the stream probably could see it. We couldn't.
That was crazy. Beautiful though.
And for new people coming in after this stream is over, that content will all actually be on the last stream we did, not this one. We did have to stop that stream and start a new one because we were getting close to the 12-hour mark where YouTube does not let you save streams.
What?
So,
What was that about?
Weird.
In 2 miles, take the Kansas 61 North.
lifted just north of Plevna and went into more stable air, thankfully, and just dissipated. We watched it for a good while on the ground and finally found an area to pull over. Oh, we had an interesting thing happen too. So there was this big conga line of traffic coming. 2 cars in front of us went. We started pull out on this 2-lane, and all of a sudden red and blues come on. We're like, oh. We were like, we're getting pulled over. So Papa B pulls over to the right side of the road, and he goes right past us. Well, we tried to get back out on the road, and this guy that was coming up behind the cop was having none of that and almost hit us. And the police officer then turned his lights on again to do a U-turn. He had to go somewhere, and
In a half mile,
that
take the
car that
Kansas
wouldn't let us
61
out
north
almost hit the
freeway
cop
exit toward Lorraine Street.
with his red and blues
Yeah.
on. We're like, what
Like he
is going
literally started to
on?
pass him on the left side, on the left lane on a 2-lane road, in the oncoming lane, and the cop was trying to make a U-turn. I was like, whoa.
Take the Kansas 61 north exit. In a quarter mile, turn left onto Kansas 61, Ken Kennedy Freeway.
Yeah,
Thank
we're-
you all for all the follows, all the subs, all the memberships today. We appreciate you guys so much.
Turn left onto
More than
Kansas
you even
61,
know.
Ken Kennedy Freeway.
Let's see if anything. I guess we could have stopped at Love's and got something to munch on or whatever. I don't know what you guys are. You guys want anything at all?
Oh, there's Graham B.
Oh yeah, I guess I am really hungry. Kind of forgot about that.
You do. Sometimes you forget, and then it's like, then all the
Continue on
adrenaline
Kansas
comes
61
down,
for
and then
3
you're like,
miles.
wow, I haven't eaten in like days.
Graham B's in the chat. Graham B's in the chat.
Yeah, everybody look out for Graham B. She can be unfiltered. She likes to talk about corn.
Is there
Yeah, she
anything in our
does.
hotel that would still be open?
I was honestly just gonna look.
Okay. Yeah.
If we're
We
lucky,
vibe.
if we're lucky, we're lucky. If not, I don't know what to tell you.
No, we buy from the freaking hotel market.
Yeah, true that. There's probably something there we can heat up or something.
But we will be back out again tomorrow chasing. Eastern Oklahoma is under a moderate risk, which is where we will be. We're staying in Hutchinson tonight, and we're going to head back south again tomorrow. We'll be out chasing until the end of the day, Tuesday. Wednesday, we have to start heading back towards home because we go back to work on Friday, sadly.
Wednesday's very conditional on where the chase is. If the chase is on the way home, that's maybe doable. But we have to be home Thursday night to go back to work.
Oh, there's your boy.
What?
Your boy's
boy.
in.
Well, I thought he was sleeping.
He's
Tell me you
in.
were going to sleep, man. Oh, I guess you'd said you were going to sleep at 2. It's 2.
Oh, it's 2 here. Oh, wait, Alabama, he's at 2 as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you
it's-
for all the new subs.
I
Thank
keep
you,
forgetting
thank
he's
you.
Central Time Zone.
I can't even keep up to thank everybody individually, but
I know, it's crazy. But you guys can follow us, I hope maybe through a drive-thru or something here.
does she love the corn song?
I don't know.
Graham B, do you love the corn song?
This joke is getting so old.
I know it is, but
But it's fun.
it's fun.
Really beating that joke to a bloody pulp.
Another
I'm pretty-
thing I can tell you guys about real quick before we do get anywhere. July 12th, if you don't have any plans and you want to come make the journey over to southwestern Pennsylvania, we are putting on an event. It's a Saturday. It's from noon till 6. It's free for the public. We just ask that you buy something to eat or buy tickets for a Chinese raffle. But we are having a Meet the Chasers event. Right now we have, I think there's 23 or 25 different storm chasers coming. You can come check out their content. They'll talk to you about storm safety. each individual storm chaser or team is going to have a table set up. Some of them are going to sell merch, and we're going to have a dunk tank and a DJ, and the PA Storm Trackers is hosting that. We're raising money for a local volunteer fire department that needs a new fire station. Their fire station is really old and falling down. So, yeah, you can come and check out that event.
It features Tim Marshall,
Jaden
Pappenheim,
and Alex Thornton from the Storm Cruiser. They will all be
which
there.
we saw every one of them, I think, today.
Yes, we did.
Turn right onto North Lorraine Street.
Wish we could have stopped and talked to them, but
I can't remember what all's around here.
so yeah, there's the event. Mel put a link to the event, and you can get on there and check it out on Facebook. We also have a t-shirt that we're going to be auctioning off that is autographed by a lot of big name chasers.
Yeah, Alex was out. He got a tornado. He got the Arnett tornado too.
We saw him actually.
Yes, he was.
Looks like
He
McDonald's
passed us.
is closed. I'm sure Subway is closed. I'm sure Arby's is. Pretty sure everything's closed.
I miss the good old days of 24 hours.
Yeah, if you guys want to, what's that?
I miss the good old days of 24-hour fast food.
I
Same.
know, right?
But if anybody wants to come check that out, July 12th, mark your
Take
calendars.
the next right onto Briggs Keast Street.
We'd love to have Max there. I don't think he'd be able to come. He's
Every
a
restaurant.
little far from that, but so are a lot of the chasers that are coming. But
So I'm gonna go ahead and cancel it.
y'all could talk him into
In a quarter
coming.
mile,
That
turn
would be
right onto North
amazing.
Chemical Street.
Oh, there you go. Talking about hazmat incidents.
North Chemical Street.
But we're gonna have also some like relief teams there. There's going to be the Westmoreland County CART team, which is for animals. If there's a disaster or a fire or anything like that, this team will come out and take care of your animals. They'll get crates for you or new
Take the
leashes
next right onto North
or
Chemical Street.
food, water, whatever your pet needs. And they take care of not just cats and dogs, but any type of animal.
Continue on North Chemical Street for half a mile.
We're just gonna make a big circle. We're circling back to the hotel now.
Yep, it's July 12th. So you have a couple months to plan. Yeah, I wish some of these places would be open.
The only thing we even passed for it was Love's and Quick Stop.
We had excuse me, we had Sonic at like
In 1,000
noon,
feet, turn right onto East 4th Avenue.
and I ate some sunflower seeds. That's the chasers.
Yeah. I think we're back at the Quick Stop. I don't know if you wanted to see if they had anything or not.
Take the next right onto East 4th Avenue.
Sure, you can donate to the fire station. It's East Huntington. It's on the flyer for that event page. East Huntington
Continue
Volunteer
on East
Fire
4th Avenue
Company
for half a mile.
in Tars, PA. Tarrs. How's Granby getting off? Good night, Granby.
Night, Granby. We're gonna be bailing here real shortly too.
Mel put a link to the t-shirt as well.
Oh, cool. Thank you, Mel. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, we're giving out trophies to some of the chasers too, voted on by the public. So if you come out, you'll get to see some of the stuff you get to vote on. One of the trophies is sponsored by one of our mods. We're gonna have a mod table too for our mods. So I know 2 of the mods are coming. I wish all of them could come, but 3 of them are from another country.
There's the quick stop. You want to try it, or do you want to just go something at the hotel?
Probably something. That's up to her, but
I don't care. Hotel. I literally I'm not even. I just want to go. I just want to go to sleep.
Might not even eat.
Yeah, I don't. I might just eat some chips and then go to bed.
Continue on Ken Kennedy Freeway for half a mile.
Yeah, and we'll have to figure out then what we're targeting tomorrow. What time we gotta get up?
Please don't make me get up too early.
Probably 4. That's only an hour and a half.
thank you, Shadow King. On the event page, Brandon, there is, I think it's
In a
the
quarter
pinned,
mile, turn left onto East 11th Avenue.
the pinned message at the top of the event page that has all of the chasers that have confirmed. We know Tim Marshall, Jaden Poppenheim, Alex Thornton with the Storm Cruiser. We have Logan Esrich and Sarah Carlson. We have Jared Riley and Rust Belt Ruthie will be there. Davy Jones will be there.
It's a pinned message at the top. If you hit the see more, it scrolls down and shows all the chasers. It has the t-shirt on there, has all what we're doing, everything you need to know for the event is on there. Hoping to add a couple more people in the next couple weeks to that list.
Sweet.
But if you guys know any chasers that would like to come out, they're more than welcome to come. They just have to reach out to us so we could get them on the list for advertising, and we have room for a table for them. But yeah, it's going to be a great event. You don't want to miss it. But right now we're pulling into our hotel, so we're going to get off here for the night. I can't thank you guys enough for joining in with us. And Max, thank you for the raid. That was amazing.
I'll say bye now. Well, I'm gonna go unload some stuff, but Mama can take this home.
We asked Eli. Unfortunately, he's going to be on vacation. We actually know Eli. Yeah, he'll be on vacation, and he's not able to make it. But we have done water spouts with Eli before. But yeah, thank you guys so much. If you want to check out our stream from earlier today, looks just like this one. I wasn't able to change the title or the thumbnail or anything because once we got into town, we wanted to get the stream going as quick as possible. But yeah, we can't thank you for all the new subs. Can't thank you enough. New subs and all the supers and all the memberships. You guys are amazing. Make sure you stop back and check in and say hi again, because we love talking with all of our viewers. We will see you guys all tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be out streaming in Eastern Oklahoma for the Moderate Risk. And everybody have a good night. Get some good sleep, and we'll catch you on the flippity flip.
Catch you on the flippity flip.
Love you guys. Bye.